Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today with this video, we are going to discuss about the Indian Institute of Management Indore. So, IIM Indore is one of the prestigious business school and it is the 6th Indian Institute of Management that was established in the India. If we consider the selection criteria for every Indian Institute of Management, it changes every year. So, what is the selection criteria for the IIM Indore for the batch of 2025-2027 that we are going to discuss? Then what about the placements? That everything we will discuss with this single video. So, if we consider the overall selection process with the IIM Indore, then there are 3 stages. Like first is the minimum eligibility criteria, then second is the shortlisting the candidates for the personal interview round, and third is the final selection. So if we consider the stage 1, that is the minimum eligibility criteria on the basis of your CAT 2024 entrance examination score according to the category. So for the general category, it is 80 percentile in the VRC, DLR and quantitative ability section, and overall it is 90 percentile with your CAT entrance examination. Same with the EWS. Then if we consider it for the NC-OBC, it is 70 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 80 percentile with your CAT entrance examination. For SC category, it is 55 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 60 percentile with your CAT entrance examination. For ST and PWD category, it is 40 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 45 percentile with your CAT entrance examination. Then the shortlisting the candidates for the personal interview round, in that the score is calculated and in that there are various parameters that are considered. Like your class 10th will have 39% weightage, then your class 12 score will have 20% weightage. So here your CAT 2024 score will have 35% weightage. So in that 10% weightage is given to the VRC section, 10% weightage is given to the DILR and 15% weightage is given to the quantitative ability. And if we consider, there is the diversity factor score which is of 6%, and on this basis the score is calculated and then the candidates are shortlisted for the personal interview round. So here if we consider the Z candidate, Z minimum, Z max for 10 standard SSC score, 12 standard or HSC score are computed using the normalization process. So the normalization process is used and this score is calculated. So here you can see with the Indian Institute of Management Indore, 59% weightage is given to the academics and only 35% weightage is given for the CAT entrance examination score. Now if we consider the final selection, so in the final selection the composite score is calculated using the various parameters like 5% weightage is given to your class 10 score, 5% weightage is given to your class 12 score, then your CAT 2024 score will have 40% weightage. In that 20% weightage is given for the VRC section, 10% weightage is given for the DILR section and 10% weightage is given to the quantitative ability section. Then your personal interview score will have 45% weightage and diversity factor will have 5% weightage. And on this basis the composite score is calculated and then the finally selected list of candidates is done with the Indian Institute of Management Indore. So this is all about the overall admission process with the Indian Institute of Management Indore for the batch of 2025-2027. Now if we consider the overall batch profile for the batch of 2023-2025 with IIM Indore, so overall there are 479 candidates. Out of that 67% candidates are the male candidates and 33% candidates are the female candidates. If we consider the average work experience of the MBA candidates, it is 22 months, and if we consider 42% MBA candidates with work experience are over there and 24% MBA candidates are from the premier institutes, that is from the IITs, NITs, BITS Pilani. And if we consider the work experience the candidates have, so there are 8.8% candidates have the work experience in manufacturing sector, then 3.8% candidates have the work experience in e-commerce sector, 13.4% candidates have the work experience in consulting, 12.2% candidates have the work experience in financial sector, 8.4% candidates are from the automotive, then 5.7% candidates are from the infra and 32.1% candidates are from the IT. And there are 10% candidates have the work experience other than all of these sectors. If we consider the work experience year-wise, then there are 24% candidates who have the work experience of less than 1 year. Then 41% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 1 to 2 years. Then 26% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 2 to 3 years. And 9% candidates have the work experience above 3 years. Now if we consider the overall placements for the batch of 2023-2025, so the highest stipend offered was 6.6 lakhs, and if we consider the average stipend offered for the candidates, it is 2.25 lakhs. Then there are top 100 candidates are with the average stipend of 3.97 lakhs and top 200 candidates are with the average stipend of 3.49 lakhs. Then if we consider the overall domain-wise placement distribution, then there are 23% placements were from the general management, HR and operations. 23% placements were from the consulting, 20% placements were from the finance domain, 24% placements were from the sales and marketing, and 10% placements were from the IT and analytics. So this is the overall placement report for the batch of 2023-2025. Now if we consider the overall batch profile for the batch of 2022-2024, so the overall MBA candidates were 501, and out of that 67% candidates are the male candidates and 33% candidates are the female candidates. If we consider the average work experience of MBA candidates, it is 21 months and 55% MBA candidates are with the work experience. If we consider 28% candidates are from the premier institutes like IITs, NITs and BITS Pilani. So here the work experience wise distribution of the candidates, and this is the sector wise work experience the candidates have for the batch of 2022-2024. Now if we consider the overall placements, so the highest salary package offered with the Indian Institute of Management Indore for the batch of 2022-2024, it was 1 crore per annum. Then the average CTC offered was 25.68 lakhs per annum. Then there are top 100 candidates are with the average CTC of 37.33 lakhs per annum, and top 200 candidates are with the average CTC of 32.91 lakhs per annum. Then if we consider the domain-wise distribution for the placements, then 25% placements were from the general management, HR and operations, 25% placements were from the consulting, 19% placements were from the finance domain, then 19% placements were from the sales and marketing, and 12% placements were from the IT and analytics. So this is all about the Indian Institute of Management Indore. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video.